Hello all my happy viewers! Well guys, it's that magical time of the year once more. The time of ghosts, ghouls, goblins, and of course, candy. Now I know my Halloween video last year was played mostly out of a serious tone due to the concept at hand. But let it be known, Halloween is absolutely my favorite time of the year. And now I'm actually going to be starting a new series called Guilty Pleasure Films, where I'm going to be talking about movies that I know the general public does not really care for, or at the very least the general public probably doesn't know about them, or in some cases the general consensus is that they are just outright hated. And originally I was going to start the series with another film, but I thought, you know what, Halloween's coming up, so why not talk about a horror film? And what better film to start this series off with than Friday the 13th? Where the hell's the damn machete? The Friday the 13th remake from 2009. But if I'm going to be doing this, I need to get into character. Now this is more like it. So anyways, to start off, I'm actually one of the people that genuinely enjoys the Friday the 13th remake from 2009. Now let it be known before I go forward anymore that this is all purely by my opinion. Forewarning, spoilers ahead. The characters are decent, the portrayal of Jason is amazing. Let's not forget about the gore. The suspense in many scenes usually keeps me on the edge of my seat. And there is one death above all others that is just genuinely satisfying to me. Douchebag! To start off about the film itself, it doesn't play it directly as a remake of the original Friday the 13th. In the original Friday the 13th film, it's not actually Jason Voorhees going around killing people, it's actually his mother, Pamela Voorhees. The ending of which is actually recreated at the beginning of this movie. We see Pamela get her comeuppance by the last girl, and what can be considered a bit of a more cinematically dramatic ending. However, it is straight up shown to us that Jason actually survived from the very beginning. We see him off to the side in the bushes watching his mother get beheaded. And while I do like the original Friday the 13th movie, when people think Friday the 13th, they think of Jason Voorhees. People who just casually know about the series might not know that it was actually Pamela in the first film. Hell, some people that I've met don't even know that the hockey mask didn't even make an appearance until the third film. More on that in a bit. So it is nice for this remake to have Jason be the main antagonist. Speaking of Jason, let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Clearly little Voorhees has been eating his Wheaties because he is buff in this film. Seriously. Jason was always physically intimidating, but they somehow found a way to make him even more scary just off of looks. One of my favorite things about the way he's portrayed in this film is that he actually doesn't have his hockey mask from the start. Much like his first antagonistic debut in Friday the 13th Part 2, he's actually wearing a sack for a mask. I don't know why, I just like that little detail. And then when he actually does find the hockey mask, he takes a good look at it before he even puts it on. And then he looks at his reflection in the mirror and thinks,
yeah, I can rock this.
By far my favorite protagonist is the one played by Jared the guy from Supernatural. The whole basis of the story is about a group of teenagers who goes to Camp Crystal Lake for fun and risque activities. Nothing exactly new there. But then his character Clay comes into the picture. Apparently a month prior, Jason had kidnapped his sister, who coincidentally looks exactly like Pamela Voorhees when she was younger. Which, yes, does actually play into the story itself. Of course, the teens are picked off one by one in, dare I say it, very creative ways. Who knew that Jason Voorhees was such a good archer? However, I do see one big problem with this film. Because it's a remake, it doesn't necessarily bring anything new to the Friday the 13th franchise. Sure, Jason X was horrible, but I mean, it was new. Let's not even delve into Jason Takes Manhattan. The movie tends to play it a little too safe with the franchise. The story's very basic, the characters are cliches. However, in my opinion, I feel like this movie takes Friday the 13th back to its roots. There are a lot of nice callbacks to the older films, a lot of cool references, but it is a run-of-the-mill slasher film. And yet, in the end, I still love it. I like the protagonists, I like Jason, and I even like the characters that we're supposed to hate. Well, namely the one character we're supposed to hate, who again had the most satisfying death in the film. When compared to other remakes in the likes of A Nightmare on Elm Street and Rob Zombie's Halloween, the less said about the Child's Play remake the better. I consider this easily one of the better horror remakes. In my opinion, there are very little ways to get Jason as a character wrong. Unless, you know, you have him talk. Why did you make adult Michael Myers speak, Rob Zombie? Why? Overall, I give the film a 7.5 out of 10. What did you think of the Friday the 13th remake from 2009? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Did you think, sound off in the comments. And I am going to be trying to make this Guilty Pleasure Films thing a regular thing from here on. Like I said, there are a lot of movies in this possible list that I can just name off the top of my head. Hopefully this takes off. Don't get used to Skills being around here though. If you do want to see more of this getup, just follow our TikTok. And so guys, this is going to be it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow our TikTok, DeviantArt, Twitch, Facebook, and now we're on Twitter. All of which will be provided in the link tree down below. Seriously, every little bit helps. And with that said, see you all next time, my happy viewers.